Welcome to today's video. DeVon Franklin is an award-winning film and TV producer, New York Times best-selling author, international speaker, and spiritual success coach. Franklin is a recognized authority on spirituality, faith and the entertainment business. He is best known for the films Miracles from Heaven, Heaven is for Real, and New York Times bestseller book The Wait, which he co-wrote with wife Meagan Good. DeVon is one of the youngest executives in Hollywood history. Beliefnet calls him one of the most influential Christians under 40, Variety magazine named him one of the top 10 producers to watch, and Ebony Magazine has named him one of the top 100 influential African Americans in America. He's been interviewed by Oprah, Dr. Oz, Steve Harvey, Dr. Phil, CNN, and featured in numerous radio, print, and online appearances. This video brings to you 10 things you should know about DeVon Franklin. Subscribe to this channel for this and more. 1. He got his start in the film industry as an intern for Fresh Prince of Bel-Air star Will Smith. Presently, he is the president and CEO of Franklin Entertainment, a multimedia company that produces inspirational and commercial content. The company currently has a first-look film deal with 20th Century Fox. To be a young African-American man in that industry, Franklin is breaking barriers in Hollywood for his community. 2. Franklin is the executive producer of the film, The Star, for Sony Pictures Animation. It is the first faith-based animated film to be released by a major Hollywood studio since The Prince of Egypt in 1998. In addition, Franklin has many high-profile film projects ongoing including The Impossible with 20th Century Fox, The Boy Who Knew Too Much with 20th Century Fox, the reboot of He-Man and the Masters of the Universe franchise with Columbia Pictures, along with a remake of the classic film, Cooley High, with Common at MGM. In television, Franklin is producing Coyotes, a music-driven drama at ABC and a reboot of Foxy Brown at Hulu starring Meagan Good. 3. Aside from being a big-time Hollywood executive, he is also an author. His first book entitled Produced by Faith, which helps people pursue their careers without compromising their faith, was a bestseller and featured on Oprah's Super Soul Sunday. He and his wife, Meagan Good, co-authored the New York Times bestseller, The Wait, which reveals the benefits of waiting and delayed gratification to build a true love that lasts. His new book, The Hollywood Commandments, draws on Franklin's over 20 years of experience in entertainment to help readers achieve an amazing life and a thriving career that glorifies God. 4. Franklin was named as one of the top 35 executives under 35 by The Hollywood Reporter. Hollywood legend Angela Bassett referred to Franklin as a remarkable man of infectious enthusiasm harboring clarity, purpose, and integrity. He has been featured in plenty of prestigious African-American magazines such as Ebony, Essence, and Jet, among many others. He was named one of the top 10 industry impact players by the NAACP 5. As the former senior vice president of Columbia Pictures, Franklin was one of the youngest and highest-ranking African-American studio executives in entertainment history. During his near 10-year tenure at Columbia, he championed some of Hollywood's biggest box office hits, including The Pursuit of Happiness, The Karate Kid, Jumping the Broom, and Heaven is for Real. In addition, DeVon produced the hit film, Miracles from Heaven, starring Jennifer Garner and Queen Latifah. After making the movie for a modest $15 million, it grossed over $73 million at the worldwide box office, making it one of the top-grossing, faith-based films of all time. 6. DeVon almost decided against dating Meagan Good while they were working together on set of Jumping the Broom because he did not want to cross the professional line. Now, after 2 years of marriage, he says that Meagan is precious and incredible. 7. Franklin is also a preacher, and he has much to say about how he leads a life of Christian faith. At the age of 15, he started preaching at his uncle's church. Since then, he has spoken around the world at major events and conferences. As an international speaker, he has encouraged audiences at Oprah's Life Class, TD Jakes Megafest, Catalyst, and speaks regularly at conferences, churches, and business associations. 8. According to CBN.com, Franklin didn't have the constant positive presence of his father growing up in California. His parents were married young and, after quickly climbing the corporate ladder, the social aspects of the job started taking their toll on his father, Donald. His mum, Paula, got a job working at a daycare and started going to school to earn her degree. Donald floated in and out of his children's lives and soon began to get his life on track. Slowly Paula allowed Donald to visit the family more often. One night in 1988, Paula received a phone call. Donald had a heart attack and was in the hospital. The next day, Donald suffered another massive heart attack and passed away. DeVon, 9, struggled with this. How could God take my father away from me just as he was getting his life together? To see your father alive one day, and the next day he's laid out in the morgue, and you don't get to say goodbye, no words can describe this type of hurt, says DeVon. It was a difficult experience that made me extremely self-reliant. Even today, DeVon struggles with the fallout of his fatherlessness. 9. DeVon Franklin's net worth is estimated at $10 million according to CelebrityNetWorth.com. DeVon Franklin graduated from the University of Southern California with a degree in business administration. He minored in cinema television, and quickly took his combination of business savvy and film experience, and applied it to an internship working for Will Smith and James Lasseter. He went on to become an executive at Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer, before shifting laterally to work at Columbia Pictures. He served as vice president of production for Columbia, and has produced such projects as the reboot of The Karate Kid, The Pursuit of Happiness, Hancock, Not Easily Broken, and Jumping the Broom. He is also a published author, a motivational speaker, and has been featured in multiple magazines, including Essence. 10. DeVon Franklin is a Seventh-day Adventist. In an interview with Oprah, Franklin explained he was raised Seventh-day Adventist and keeps Saturday as the Sabbath. Sabbath is a time for him to recharge, it's a time to rest, it's a time to spend time with his family, it's a time to spiritually reconnect. Thank you for watching.